It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Hello again, sweet one. Yes, of course.
She extends her arms. You feel the collar start to twist. A living.
No more choking. Divine blessing. Gareth will know what to do. He'll take care of us.
Blessed Almighty, grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless
Divine
their
blessings.
so
It's
no
good to see
curse
Gareth safe
will
and
harm
sound.
I pray you see them safe. I pray this in your name.
Glad you're with us, Leia.
Thank you, Gareth. We can't wait to go home.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the
Какой
back of these
арбалет будем
swamps.
выкидывать? Только тени?
He's here to take us home.
Это что такое?
Ну, арбалет, который этому
Finally
дали
get out of
мужику.
here,
Их.
now that Gareth's returned.
А,
Какой?
я даже не знаю.
Bringer of
Нет, его выкинуть не надо, да.
hear my prayer.
Он, наверное, к сюжету пригодится в
Bless
спице.
their allies.
Какой? Око тени?
Courage
Да,
to do
око
what
Хейни,
is
да.
right. Sweet Armada, mother of magic, hear my prayer.
Your grip tightens around the blade's hilt. You never felt such rage. These freaks, they are tearing the world apart. You are awash with muddled thoughts, confusion, anger, sadness.
The back of these swamps.
Go home. We'll be safe. We won't have to fear again.
The young man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Thank
You again for all you've done.
Thank the goddess Armada. Not I.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
We'll go home. We'll be safe. We won't have to fear again.
Told you, lass. We'll be heading home in no time.
Опять ты что-то крадешь?
Что вообще на ком?
А,
Команд. Упали, что ли?
He looks up from his work and grins.
Help you?
Чем ты занимаешься со своей клавиатурой?
Чем?
You're in luck, sorcerer. Gareth's back, and he's going to get us.
For a while there,
had 1 foot and both particulars in the Hall of Echoes.
Кайся. Неплохие тут заклинания. Моего мага надо купить. А мы как набор этого короля будем покупать.
Чего?
Набор короля будем собирать. Доспехи эти. Но вот они нафиг не нужны. На им проклятием обладают.
Их нельзя снять проклятие.
Ну что, можно?
Что ты сделал? Я вот
Ну, я его задобрил,
Зачем?
чтоб подешевле продавал.
Давай я куплю.
Кого? Ну-ка, подожди. Еще надо понять, какие заклинания есть у мама, каких нет. Сейчас я посмотрю. Так, кто у нас там? Геомантия.
Куда он ушел?
Я тут гулял. Гуляет.
You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us, not after witnessing your bravery. I know you seek answers. Godwoken?
Gareth pauses.
My friend, the Voidwoken feast on us. There is no longer only a Godwoken, blessed with the blood of heroes, may ascend to divinity. There were others, but they fell like crabapple. We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady. She had horrors at her side. Shriekers, they call them. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there, too. Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumped. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours. I can't imagine anyone more capable. See Gratiana. She knows every song, but the Lady Vengeance waits offshore, ready to sail for a righteous cause. We'll turn the tides, my friend.
Blessed
Divine
Ahmad,
blessings.
grant
It's good to
these
see Gareth
soldiers your
safe and
so.
sound.
You returned Gareth to
Блин,
his
опять
flock.
ушел.
I must say, I never thought to. You have my thanks for giving them hope, but I fear for their future. Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. There is nothing more I can do.
Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
Perhaps you are right. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex, when Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. But there is another vault. If you can steal away these weapons, but beware. Such items are of limited power. Armadia's blessings on you. But pray, this vault also contains relics of great power. Soul jars. If you return these to me intact, I could make an Armadia's blessings upon you. And? Have you found them? Did you bring the soul jars?
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound. divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
We'll go home. We'll be safe. We won't have to fear again.
You've done well so far. Keep it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Честь деньги.
Я на книжке все потратил. У меня чуть-чуть есть.
100 рублей есть у тебя?
Где?
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Go in our...
Finally get out of here, now that Gareth returned.
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
I told you, lass, we'll be heading home in no time.
Blessed Mother, bringer of magic, I pray for these sorcerers. Give them your protection as they serve.
Скажешь, когда закончишь, пойдем дальше.
The proud
Закончим.
man has returned, but you're good. You did well. He is a good man. My name, your chant has Amadia is Gratiana, her priestess in this sanctuary, is teaching. I was like you. My home is here now. Mine, not the guests. Magisters, the seekers, they've heard the shrieker shriek. To no one's fate is they knew him. But Alexander, it is truly harrowing. Have you never? They were living. Turns out the tales are true. It is the laboratory. There are ruins, but his is not a treasure. The nights here are long and haunted. Quag, may Amadia curse his soul for turning creation into destruction.
Так. Пойдем.
Есть. Мы еще в сокровищнице не были, по-моему,
Ну да, нам туда и надо.
Rubbish.
Сейчас подожди, я обойду их.
Это синхронные танцующие кустики.
I am your death, assassin. I...
Они с тобой разговаривают? Бывает. Что это за... Что это там где делает? Блин, классно бабахать здесь огонь. Есть.
Glory is mine.
Спасибо.
А ты каким образом родился?
Не знаю.
Надо отсюда валить.
Боже.
Rage that reigns.
Да. Написано, наносит всем противникам. Почему тебе наносится, я не понимаю.
Чем цель заблокирована? Я горю.
Ей. Горячая девочка.
I've spotted something.
Слышь. Чё это ты выкопал?
Nice.
Какие-то маски.
Oh, lucky find.
Кольцо.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
I've spotted something that looks dangerous. But maybe I can disarm it.
Careful now, that's a trap. What strange witchery is this?
Дяде Магу надо больше ячеек памяти.
Oh, that mark.
Вечная
What's a
проблема
disfigured slave doing in my lair?
Зато у них
Come
столько
on,
конечно, на
slave.
эфире.
Show me your... tits.
Сиц.
Вообще уже.
Сиськи.
How funny that you'd think I'd answer to a lizard's pet. That's what your scar means, doesn't it? You do tricks on... Why don't you bark for me, elf? Go on. Bark.
Баф.
I don't fear dogs. Why don't you bark for me, elf? Go on. You're embarrassing yourself. Ah. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Ha!
Life's
An
a
illusion.
dream.
This fellow must be quite proud of himself. Clever.
Здесь не рада. Да, он на ком-то очень не бросил.
Что делать? О, далеко ты стоишь.
До кого здесь не дают?
Я знаю.
Блин, тут навиртуализовано.
Это кошка вообще что-то.
Да. Только зря потратил телепорт. Не сработал.
Почему?
Потому что вот я могу телепортировать ее дальше, а она не может. Дальше меня забирать с собой.
И что это за способность такая у тебя?
Восстанавливает броню.
А как называется? Починка?
Исцеление металла.
А, это геомантия.
Где? Кьюди. Ква. У него же броня. В смысле?
Все время забываю, что это не первая часть.
Не построился.
Какая красивая.
Вообще уж. Дискстер. Киса издевается. Опять Капитан Америка. Че, проблемы хочешь, мразь? Нежить. Им нельзя. Яд. Прости, сочно. Но так надо. Заебай мою ящерицу. Все уже.
Дотягиваюсь. Что она не дотягивается?
Иди сюда, мразь.
Poor slave girl. Master never gave you an education, did he? Let me explain. In the real world, treasure doesn't simply appear from on high.
That was even easier than I thought. That was even easier than I thought.
Крыса. Ладно.
Well, takes one to know one, mate. But it's a riddle, isn't it? I thought you looked clueless. Yeah, sure. Well, nice to meet you.
Careful now.
Look out! See a trap nearby.
Тут еще сундук есть.
Есть. У меня сейчас какие-то ловушки сраные будут, там что-то отгадывать. Я не помню, что там надо было.
Чего-чего?
Какое-то говно отгадывать.
Я и не помню. Я и не участвовал, когда это было.
Yeah, sure. Hope you don't die. Well, nice to meet you too. Rude thing.
Сначала надо все своровать. Картины в этом мире потеряли ценность.
Да.
Теперь стоит очень мало.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Все, правильно. О, что это такое? А, понятно.
Где?
Не тот сундук. Я лучше перчатки.
You come to find. You come to search. But you won't find the way. A pity. I cannot help you. I only give the quest. Brachus has willed it. Trompdoi must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian. Judge him with a forgiving heart. Fate has been unkind to him. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
Там что-то про первые буквы говорилось.
Что?
Что-то про первые буквы говорились.
Ну, АА буква.
Почему? Ага.
You know nothing. Guess again. Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. Either you're very good at guessing, or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out. Listen closely, and make... Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is...
И чё?
Может, второй?
Не знаю.
Fool! You are unequal to the task at hand.
Slowly.
Judge him with a forgiving heart. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving,
Там
very,
первого
very
брал.
awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
Первый, наверное.
Either you're very good at guessing. Listen close. Source is a... Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. I know little. But you have proven yourself a knowing traveller. I will answer what I can. Brachus Rex discovered the way. This he researched here, upon this isle. He could remove the source from any creature or individual. Brachus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted, and Trompdoy was, and is, a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault, myself included.
Леви-луп. Леви-луп.
О нет, сейчас опять битва будет.
Да.
Может быть, мне какую-нибудь магию прокачать?
Магию?
Или не надо?
Ну, покачаю.
Нет, потом. Ай, восприятие прокачаю.
Прикалываюсь.
Пойдем.
Сейчас. Ты сохранилась?
Да. Ну какого фига?
Давай, ебаный. Здесь надо меня смотреть.
I'm ready.
Видать. Покушать. Топ-топ-топ. Ну, да.
Ready.
Надо искать настоящего.
Надо.
Еще один удар.
А если бы за тех давали опыта? Кольцо брака.
That's plenty. Look at that wand. It hums with inner source. Nice.
Тут, короче, нагрудник у тебя. Смотри, он проклят.
Козлы. Там дядька орать начал.
Какой нет? А.
Так. He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has me. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die. I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool. His favor was intoxicating. Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs...
Thank you.
Тут все для мага. Какой-то посох мне нашел.
This jar glitters and glows. From within you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter.
А тут все какое-то магическое. Вот на ловкость какие-то трусики.
9-13.
Да.
У меня лучше.
Да уж.
With a jerk, the door opens. The dwarf must, as she's dragged, you pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold.
Давайте посох возьмем.
Oh, lucky find.
The vision fades.
Yeah.
Мы даже и не
Any sins can be forgiven under the right circumstances.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting...
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, as soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor. Silks, fine food, and decadence. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her purging one. A shadow falls across her, and you see her. As you pull your hand away, you can.
Нагрудник, кольцо, сапоги этого мудака. Остались еще, по-моему, перчатки. И это будет, по-моему, набор или нет? А, и шапка еще должна быть какая-то. Это не та шапка.
Фиг знает. А там еще с восприятием 15 вроде что-то должно выкопать мы должны где-то.
Возможно.
The terrible vision fades.
Любовница короля брака.
А, я где-то... А, та женщина.
No one is beyond forgiveness. Whatever her sins, she can always redeem herself.
Whatever a person may have done in life, they can always be redeemed.
However her life began, it ended well. No one should be damned because of their youth.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly... The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards as you roam. The human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms. He promises power, for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes... He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles. Your hand drops away from the soul jar. Your...
Good find.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
He committed his crimes out of pain, not malice.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness. He helped a monster for selfish reasons.
He did shames his people.
Yeah.
The soul jar stands on its plinth. You see, or rather, you feel, a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host. The enemy, the scene twists again. Now Brackus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in... You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the...
Oh, lucky find.
Lucky find.
The necromancer's memories fade to black, but the feelings remain.
I'd forgive this soul. Punishment must fit the crime. This doesn't.
Anyone who marches at the head of an undead host deserves whatever punishment they get.
Yeah. Что он сказал?
Не знаю. Очень сам веселый.
The deity's head and hands as you take in its...
А это не может туда попасть, посмотри.
Не может. А, да, они не избранные, наверное.
Как
они
так?
обычные.
Она спит. Почему-то не спит.
The deity's head and hands...
Сейчас я еще не кончил осмотреть моего дядьку.
О. Тир Ценделиус. Господи.
Какой децибел?
Amid the soundless air of this alien world, you see a wraith-like elf standing tall.
So, you have found me. She who I plucked from the water, she sank and drowned. Who I Sabil, the scarred one. The woman kneel before me.
Чё на колени, сам на колени.
Slave.
Рабыня.
Before no man, ha! But before a god. I am Tyr Sendilius, most magnificent of the seven. And you will, insolent wench, if you will not kneel before me.
You feel an irresistible energy digging into your shoulders. Two great claws.
I am your god. I will have you. I have you on your knees. Now, crawl to me and kiss my feet.
A claw returns. 5 unseen talons splayed over the crown of your head.
Don't you keep defying me, Sabil.
Иду с другом махается.
Kiss my.
Гайд, ты что, все эти боги тут сидят?
А у тебя бог нормальный? А то у меня какой-то психопат. Целуй мне ноги, становись на колени.
У меня Оди, да, обычно решит со мной. Она была со мной хороша.
Козел.
Я же с ней уже разговаривал.
Хочу его убить.
Она мне сватала какую-то бабу, говорит, это твоя жена. А я не хотел с ней. Делал мне текст, сказал, ты меня не жена.
Isn't it rather late, Sabil? You let yourself be scarred. You let yourself be manipulated for shame. How dare you? Do you not realize what you are? God-woken. Yes, to open those eyes of yours, for their lids are heavy. Slavery, submission, it is in your blood.
His words sting like daggers. But then, quite unexpectedly, his...
Then again, submission, maybe it's in my blood as well. God is but a word. A god's worth is different. And what have I left of true power? Nothing. I submitted them all. All 7 of us did. Allowed them to be stolen. He took them. But now, the usurper is dead. And the power of 7 gods lies free for the world is without gods. It is a fat-bellied beast. Blood. The world is without gods. But it is in need of one. And all I have to show for...
His features harden once more, and his eyes fill with contempt.
Sabil. The scar.
Another step.
The slave.
And another. He is almost upon you now, uncomfortably close, his breath clammy like a humid mist. The needle pierces Tyr Sendelius's gossamer flesh. A heartbeat strong as a quake, a power pulses, 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 and explodes within your soul. All goes black for the briefest of moments. But when you come to, you see your own name grafted into your skin.
Slave. Accursed the word. Nevermore will you be such a thing. I give you your name. As such I have named you. As such I blessed the very water beneath your feet. Now you may wield that power. From here on out, there are 2 things that await you. Death and divinity. Yours will be the death or Now you must go back to your world, my chosen one, and make your Before I let you go, however, there is one more matter we must touch. No, not friends, rivals. They are god-woken too, and may be courted by the lesser 6, but you will be a god. Oh, and Losa. Lovely little Losa. Just kill her now. With that, I bid you goodbye, Sabil.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped.
Me too. A god I don't believe in told me things about myself I don't believe. Yeah. Well, what can I say? Whatever we believe, we still need to live in the here and now. So...
Ifan nods and surveys the horizon before striding on.
might make much of... There's got to be a way off this. Sure thing, Chief. One of the gods. Really? Well, look at you go. What did they say? One of the gods said that.
Losa huffs on her fingernails and buff.
Nice.
Her face cracks into a mischievous smile. She capers around you, bouncing.
You like me, you really, really like me.
She stops suddenly, goes rigid, then relaxes, smiles broadly, and leans over to whisper in your...
Psst.